Hey guys, welcome back to today's channel and happy February. I don't know where the first month of the year went, but here we are. And today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite things from the month of January. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my list. I have some entertainment favorites, beauty, clothing, recipes, and a price list item. So without further ado, let's get started. The first is a book that I read in, I think, a week, and it is Whisper Network, and I'm pretty sure it's by Charlotte Handler Baker. I'll have a picture in that you can see it, but it was a really good book, and I feel like it's a book that a lot of people should read just because of the subject matter. So it's about a like law firm that you don't really know what they do, but they're a big company. I think it's in Dallas, Texas, and there's a lawsuit that comes about all about sexual harassment in the workplace, and just kind of like the double standards that there are for men versus women in the workplace, women who have had a child and things like that. That like the subject matter is really important. The story was really good, but just kind of it makes you think. But the book is also like girl power and everything like that. And then actually at the end of the book, so it's about like a whisper network of like rumors that are going around and everything like that, and there's this list of like men that you should kind of like look out for, and then one of the people at the company ends up on this list, and just there's all these other different things, but it was a really good book. But at the end, the author actually, who works as a corporate lawyer in I don't think it's Dallas, but she says where she works, her personal experiences, and then also how talking to people as she was writing the book kind of created its own like whisper network in itself. It was a Reese Witherspoon's book club pick, but I would highly recommend it, and I really enjoyed it. Next is a physical book, which I like never have physical books to hold up, and it is The Testaments by Margaret Atwood. So this is the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale. There's the back of it. And I got it for Christmas, so I read it as soon as possible. It took me a little bit to get into it, just in trying to figure out like where we were in the scope of things and the timeline and things, because the first book ends where the first season of the show ends, so there's been another 2 seasons and just trying to figure out like what's going on, who the narrators are, and everything like that. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm very curious to see, like, there was stuff that like characters that are in the show were in the book that weren't in the first book, that you're like, okay, she obviously, like Margaret Atwood obviously was giving tips or like information to the show, but just to see where it goes, because it goes much further than the show, where the show currently is. So I just don't know like how long the show's going to go on for, if it's going to get to that. But it was really good, and once you figured out who the characters were, you were like, oh crap, okay. And just where the story went, I really enjoyed it, and I think that it kind of wrapped it up in a pretty satisfying way, whereas the first one kind of like ends and you're just like, oh, I want more. So if you're a fan of the first one, I would definitely recommend reading this one, and I'm gonna try not to say too much because I don't want to give anything away. And then the last thing in entertainment is the show that I am like 1000% just like obsessed with. I don't know the last time I've watched a show this quickly. It's Younger. I've been watching it on Amazon Prime. I can't remember what network it's on regularly, but I don't think I started watching it in December. I think I started it on January, and I'm filming this on January 25th, and I'm on season 6. They are short episodes, and there's only like 12 episodes a season, so it's like really bingeable and like really quick to watch, but oh my goodness, it's good. So it's from the creator of Sex and the City, and it stars Sutton Foster and Hilary Duff, but it's about this woman, Liza, who's played by Sutton Foster, who is a 40-year-old that is all of a sudden getting divorced, and her child's going off to college, and she stopped working to raise her daughter, so now she's trying to find another job, and she worked in publishing and no one will hire her because she's 40, so she pretends to be 26 to get a job, and just kind of like everything that happens with that. But it is so good. I like can't even bring myself to Google if it's like done or if there's going to be another season, but I love it. And I haven't been this obsessed with the show in a long time. So I would definitely recommend it because it's quick and it's funny, and you have to like pay attention because there's like quick wit that just like inside jokes, but like also there's like text messages up on the screen and stuff, so you do have to like pay attention to it. But I would like totally rewatch it. I love it. So enough about that. Okay, next we have beauty. So the first thing is the brow gel that I'm using, which I'm wearing today, and it is the Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 3. So that is what it looks like, and then the like applicator looks like this. So it's pretty small. I picked it up during the fall Sephora sale, so if you want to see what else I grabbed, I'll put a link up there. But I really like it. Like, I don't want to like do too much of a close-up on my brows, but I feel like I'm getting used to it. It takes a little bit to get used to, and I feel like kind of in like not the middle, but almost the middle, ooh, almost the middle of my eyebrows, I tend to get a little heavy-handed that I just like blend it out, but it's kind of 2-in-1 because it's color and the gel, whereas before I was using a pencil and then a clear gel, so it takes up less room in my makeup bag, which I'm all good happy about, and then also it's quicker like once you're used to it. But I really like it, and I think that the color is a pretty good match. It's shade 3, but I have like darker, well actually compared to my natural color, my eyebrows are probably the same, maybe a little bit darker, but I like it and I've been enjoying using it. I only started using it at the beginning of the year, but I would recommend it if you're looking for something that's like faster, easier, less steps. I like it. Okay, next is one thing that I have to grab. I don't like mentioning things that have been discontinued, but I'm going to mention this because I have a feeling that it will be available again. So the first thing, it's a set that I got for Christmas, and it is a silk pillowcase from Kristen S. So there's the pillowcase. And it also came with these French pins. I just dropped the brow gel. So they're little pins, but it comes with the pillowcase. I like the pillowcase because I toss and turn a lot at night, then my hair gets really frizzy, and this helps to reduce the frizz. Plus it's cool that, like, you know, when you're trying to find that cool spot on your pillow, like it's all cool, so you don't have to like flip it over or anything like that. But I'm really enjoying that. And then the French pins are cool as like an alternate to a clip, so I'll attempt to put my hair in it just to show you. It does take a little bit of getting used to, and like you have to figure out how to tuck your hair in, but you basically just kind of like wiggle it through your hair. And I will turn so you can hopefully see that. Like, sometimes I use bobby pins to tuck it in. I'm still getting used to it, but it's a really nice alternative, and it comes with a bigger one and a smaller one. I have pretty thin hair, so the big one isn't, like, it might even be too heavy for all of my hair, but I've done the little one and put like half of my hair up in a bun on top of my head, and it worked really well, and it held it all day. I got a compliment on it from my hairdresser, so I was like, you know, you're doing something right. But it's not currently available right now. I will link to it on Kristen S.'s website so you can see, but it was, so she sells at Target in the States and well.ca in Canada, so it's not currently available from those places, but I have a feeling it will come again. So if it's something you're interested in, make sure to take note. And I think she's coming out with the French pins separately in different colors. So these are like rose gold, but I've been liking them, and it's something like a little bit different. Like my hair is basically down all the time, so doing something a little bit different is a nice change, and it's fairly easy once you kind of figure out how to work it. But yeah, that is that, and now I just forgot something else I needed to grab. Okay, the next category is clothing, and I wanted to share these pants in the brand Cozy. So this is what they look like, but they are fuzzy on the inside. I don't know if you can like understand how fuzzy that is, and they're really soft on the outside. They're basically sweatpants, but they're so comfortable. I may have worn them to the grocery store, but they were the pants that like a friend of the family like used, and then got like my sister hooked on them, and then my mom got her more for Christmas, got herself some, got me some. Like, they're really nice pants and they're really comfortable, so I thought I would mention them, and especially like because it's cold right now, just having something that's a little bit warmer is really nice, and they look a little bit nicer than sweatpants. Like they are slimmer than sweatpants, so you can't really tell, but like you're really cozy and you're like, yeah, you think I'm wearing real pants. So but yeah, I will have all of these things linked below and also in the coordinating blog post. Next, recipes. So I've been using this new like app, which I will probably do a whole post about. I just realized I'm not wearing my rings. I was baking this morning. But so we've been trying a whole bunch of new recipes as I like import these recipes into this app. So the first one is a cauliflower burrito bowl from This Savory Vegan, and it was so good. It was one of those meals that like we were eating it and I was like, man, this is good. My husband was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then my mom was like, yeah, this is really good. And even my sister liked it. So I think we'll definitely have it again. I'm trying to remember because it was a few weeks ago and we've been trying so many different recipes. But there was, I think we put like lettuce or like spinach on the bottom, and then it had like a mixture of beans and rice and corn, and then there was cauliflower and sweet potato, and then there was like a different dressing that you put on it, but it was really good and I would definitely recommend it. And then the second one is calzone, that was like a spinach ricotta calzone, and the blog was called Kitchen Cat, but it's Kitschen cat. So it was so easy. It was, you buy pre-made pizza dough and then you divide it up, you make the filling that's like egg, ricotta, frozen spinach, and mozzarella, and then you roll out the pizza dough into a circle, put the filling on half, fold it over, brush it with an egg wash, which is an egg mixed with water, and then you sprinkle Parmesan on it. So then, and then you bake them. Oh, so good, so easy, so simple, and delicious. So if you're looking for like pizza, but like something you make at home that's a little bit cheaper, it was really good and I would definitely recommend it. So I'm trying to like, we're trying a lot of new recipes, so I'm trying to mention recipes more often, so hopefully this will be a category that stays. And last thing is price lists. So my sister had a big birthday last year, and she has a disability, is in a wheelchair, and has a communication device to communicate. And it was before her birthday, which was in June, and I was like, Alex, what do you want for your birthday? And she goes, we get tattoo. And I was like, I'm sorry? For your birthday, you want me to scar my body and get a tattoo? And she was like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'll think about it. And then I kind of came to terms with the fact that it was gonna happen. I'd wanted a tattoo for a very long time, but I didn't know what I wanted. And so I figured, what better time? So it took kind of, but I was like, I'm not rushing this. Like, you need to give me time to think about what I want and think about something that we can agree on, because she wanted to get matching tattoos and all of that stuff. So her birthday was in June, and on January 4th we got matching tattoos of Mickey balloons. So I will, I did vlog like that process if you want to see that, so I'll put a link to that up there. But I'll show you a picture of mine now and hers. But I'm really happy with it. It hurt a little bit more than I thought it would, but it's probably just the location or my pain tolerance, don't really know. But the healing process was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. But it was fun, and now we have matching tattoos, and it's a Mickey balloon and it's cute. I got it on the inside of my right ankle, and she got hers on her left foot. But yeah, so that was exciting bonding. It was kind of like priceless that now we have matching tattoos for the rest of our lives, and you know, sisters, so. But it was fun, and I'm glad that we finally did it, that now she can stop bugging me, so. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a good January. I did. I don't know where it went. It's hard to believe that we're already like a month into the new year. But I hope February is treating you well, and I will be back soon for another video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know something that you enjoyed during the month of January down in the comments below. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.